Welcome to the I'll Be Seeing You highlights for the last month and a half. Due to circumstances around my control, I have been unable to post anything except for camera videos off my phone the last couple of days. So, this, I believe, was taken June 3rd before the wedding events became too repetitive to bother with. Please excuse the fact that I'm going to switch between a couple dozen different videos and still pictures. But this is what I've been up to the last month and a half on Animal Crossing. Lost my place. Oh, there it is. Okay. I thought I kind of looked like Peter Parker and some fancy sunglasses. This is where I found somebody else's treasure. I think I made a video of finding treasure. Alright, got that one. Yeah, I got lucky and I found both of these one after the next. That's actually, oops, okay, no, I forgot. It does repeat, so that's the same one twice. Sorry about that. Next. If I can pause, so. A firefly isn't a fly at all, just a beetle you see, and one known for its ghastly glowing backs. Side. This light is called bioluminescence. It is caused by a chemical reaction in the rump. Males flash about in the night sky to attract females, while the larvae turn on the glow to put off predators. Speaking of their yucky young, firefly larvae love to dine on snails. Ew. Thankfully there's a pause function, okay. Oh, yes, when I paid off my mortgage, that was a major event in my life, right? That was apparently the same day that I did everything else because I'm still wearing the Peter Parker outfit. Another wedding photo. I can't remember how many days I did this before I finally got tired of the repetition. I didn't finish it up. I didn't get the trophy or whatever the heck the last thing was. Hamilton. You to be back. The Emperor Butterfly is called the Jewel of the Frost, but it's vivid blue hue, let me tell you. The color does not come from a dye, but rather from light reflecting off layers of translucent scales. Yes, butterfly wings are covered in tiny scales. Scales! Butterfly? Bah, more like snake of the sky. Ran the down, but the Locus. Read. So just Yep, it has. I still dig them up. Because I'm trying to collect some full sets for display on the island. I don't know what was so special about finding the ghosty guy that I decided to record it, but whatever. Another treasure video, apparently. I had an organ in it. Everybody needs a little KK in their life, right? Okay, let's see. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, that was a photograph of my newly refurbished home in my Japanese patterned motorcycle outfit. Anyway, with shorts. Yeah, that's my secondary account. In the rain. I'm not sure why I decided I want to take a picture of her, but whatever. I've since gone ahead and upgraded her house, her tent to a house, but I'm not doing a lot else with her these days. So I'm trying to get my basement, which requires me to pay off another $1 million or so. Oh yeah, right, I was doing a bug off. It's a new thing at the time.
이유가 방법 지우기 스크립트 좀 비전이야 롬비그리 문자가 제주성 대루리 바바즈루 바즈 가비우다브르 짜즈가스 르르르 오케이 바브나가 부장바고 리그즈 야나가 주바브즈 이가 문제즈 가바드 오바비 공고리카 우바브르 오이에 칸드
Yeah, I accidentally put a photo instead of a video. Gotta hold the button down. Next time it comes around, I'm gonna do more. Apparently, there's a few prices. Trying to make a continuous video with 30 seconds at a time. Oh, I didn't get the end? Oh, that's annoying. Whatever. Some say the angriest butterfly is one of the most beautiful butterflies in the world. Bah, I say bah. They may have bright colored wings, but the way they flutter and flitter, so foul. In fact, the angriest butterfly flies so fast, there's quite a feat to catch one. I suppose I should congratulate you on your good fortune, but catching any bug seems a misfortune to me. I not have that Zelda flag before? Is that why I took a photo of this? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately without my computer, I had no way to look up forgeries and non-forgeries, but that's okay. Going one fake painting was something to get miles for anyway, so I got miles for it. And thus things became more interesting. Earth-boring dung beetles are considered quite handsome by some, thanks to their metallic luster. In fact, some even think of them to be good omens and bringers of favorable fortune. But I must protest. These field-ravaging pests love to burrow under piles of dung and lay their eggs. They raise their young under dung. Can I say more? Ick, I think not. That's how I got my first swimming suit. The one I'm using now is leaf striped because it's the Nook thing, but anyway. The giant cicada is rather aptly named. That is, it's truly enormous bug. Ugh! These beasts spend most of their lives underground, where they gorge on tree roots. But once they emerge, they make an awful racket. In fact, some say their song sounds like a shrieking siren. I would rather listen to nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, I've since heard that there are variations of cicadas, so I may have to go around catching some more. The mouse stag has protrusions on his head that resemble ears, and yet the ugly lumps are not ears. It is, however, called a stag beetle because there are large deer-like horns upon its head. And the word Miyama in its name means deep mountain in Japanese. Feel free to call it what you like. I would simply call it disgusting. Disgusting stag beetle does have a ring. Yeah, it's an island. Redesigning because I decided I needed a lot for next to my house. And I made my own elevator. I tried to put my shelf down a little bit. So, now onto the swimming discoveries. That's where some of these things move. I really found one shark since I started this swimming stuff. two back to back. Oh, 30-second recordings. Sometimes you get duplicates at the beginning. The previous. Cute. I like some of these new flavor texts. I don't see my highlight. That's better. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, this is meeting the guy who wants the specific thing, which I've only found two of, and I've only met him once. So. Needless to say, pearls are about as rare as falling stars. I don't know yet. Oh, the sea urchin. You're the best goth of the ocean floor. Indeed, with its mane of dark-hued spikes, looks for all the world as if it might front a punk rock band. Its more demure relatives, the sea cucumber and the sea star, disapprove of its outlandish look. I'll certainly explain why sea stars gobble up every sea urchins every chance they get. But worry not, Farspecky friend. Its venomous spines are an effective deterrent to many a predator. And then there is Dicky Two Feet, which it uses to maneuver out of harm's way. Tube of feet, I say. What will the salty rebel think of next? Yeah, this is where it gets fun. Sea grapes or marine algae, they look much like their landlocked namesake. That is, they are green pearl-like orbs that cluster tightly along underwater vines. And sea grapes, like regular grapes, are popular snack food too, albeit of the saltier variety. Fans of the briny delicacy enjoy the way the shiny pearls pop when chewed. Makes one wonder whether sea grape juice might have some appeal. 'Twould leave the drinker with sour grapes, I suppose. You know the mussel has a beard. Oh, it's true, or partially true anyway. Mussels have a special gland that secretes a thing called byssus, or byssal thread. These tough beard-like fibers to anchor themselves to rocks to keep themselves in place. So you see, the mussel's beard is functional rather than merely stylish. Then again, perhaps all beards should be this way. With its 8 limbs, 3 hearts, and surprisingly big brain, the octopus is quite the wonder. This is also an escape artist like no other. You see, the octopus has specialized skin cells that can change color and texture with lightning speed. Thus, it can control the world like a patch of seabed one moment and a pile of rocks the next. Except she doesn't stop there, what? Trapped by a predator, the octopus releases a cloud of ink and poof, makes its escape. Let's just call the octopus what it is, shall we? The ninja of the deep. Do not mistake the acorn barnacle for a relative of the clam. Tut, mollusks they are not. Barnacles are cousins to crabs and lobsters, you see, though the family resemblance is hard to spot. Acorn barnacles may also seem to live a stationary life, what with being attached to rocks and such. But truth be told, male barnacles are of avid travelers, drifting shellless about the sea before settling down. Once they find a good rock to affix themselves to, they float free no more, which begs the question. Do adult acorn barnacles ever look out across the open sea and long for youthful adventure once more? Oh yeah, thanks, sir. Medusa herself would be most impressed by the sea anemone. This pretty predator loves to weave its colorful flowing locks about. Those gorgeous tresses are, in fact, deadly tentacles surrounding a hungry mouth. Triggered by the sighter's touch, these tentacles harpoon victims with neurotoxin. The sea anemone then pulls the hapless prey, tongue twister, into its mouth for a spot of lunch. I say, let this be a lesson. Never ever make an enemy out of an anemone. Yeah, tongue twisters times 2. Ah, the moon jellyfish. What's not to love about this pretty floating flower of the sea? I suppose its tentacles do give a sting when touched, but it's only a mammal thing for the likes of us. Other creatures may not be so fond of the translucent beauty, though. Who can blame them, really? Moon jellyfish have stinging cells called cnidocytes that kill fish and other small critters that float by. And they use their arms to pull these morsels into their mouths and stomachs. Indeed, one need but observe the moon jellyfish to see how brutal and beautiful nature can be. Now I had 3. I had to give 1 away for the museum. Oh, the scallop. It just goes to show you can't keep a good bivalve down. While most members of its family are known for staying put, the scallop is a Nemo fellow indeed. When a hungry sea star approaches, the scallop can swim away by clapping its shells together. How does a scallop know when a predator approaches, you ask? Why, it has 200 eyes to see with. It makes one wonder what else the scallop sees with those eyes. I fear it sees into my very soul. Imagine, if you will, a land slug, but one dressed in frilly attire full of gold-colored stripes, and spots. That is a sea slug, a gastropod that looks ready to walk the red carpet or perform beneath the big top. But these clouds are no laughing matter, you watch. Their curious colors and wild patterns warn predators to steer clear of their stinging toxic taste. That is how you dress for success, as they say. It's when I figured out that medicine is good for not just wasp stings. Probably be into the museum momentarily to talk about it. I expect I can't see the hidden balloon. Rifles need to hold on to that. Cup is beyond me. Okay, anyway. Next. Here it comes. Puffy fish.
원스 퍼가드 남가는 유지주 퍼가드 저퍼가드 와라우르 마우르 나랑그로 나시드 감자우르 비비가 바비주비르 스드름 비비르 게이징 그드리름
Like its cousin the blowfish, when the pufferfish feels threatened, it inflates into a spiky balloon. The biggest difference between them is the pufferfish is not deadly poisonous like its kin. So while it may look scary, the life substantially... So while it may look scary, the substantially reduced risk to life and limb makes it much better company. Getting tongue twisted reading the one after these after the next. After the last. How do you go? There's a picture of my complete T-Rex and my 2/3 of a Stegosaurus. I gotta smash the front and the back together without the middle there. Inside of it, the whole thing. I don't remember. I'm reasonably sure there's no pearl in there. Yeah. After losing a whole bunch of leaf bugs, I figured out, hey, pulsing ones are actually bugs. I'd be worried about one-tug fish, which I cannot catch one-tug fish. Do you know the famed pearl oyster can live for 40 years and grow up to a foot in size? 'Tis true, hooty-hoo. Of course, this briny bivalve is best known for the precious gems that grows within. The pearl-making process begins when an irritant gains access to the delicate insides of the oyster. The intruder is then covered with a layer upon layer of nacre, the same substance used to create its shell. It takes years for a pearl to form, but in the end, the irritant is rendered harmless. Ah, if only we all had the power to turn things that annoy us into things of beauty instead. What a fraud, what a phony. The walking leaf is, in fact, the very embodiment of a lie. The master mimic looks like a tree leaf on the way down to the tiniest details. In fact, this bug has been known to sway to and fro as it walks, just so it looks like a leaf blown by the wind. The fakery works. These insects look so much like leaves that even leaf-eating insects will nibble on them. Like liars, indeed. Yes, they're also walking sticks. I haven't found one yet. Yeah. Maybe have to find out by experience if I haven't run into the fox on the ship since I got that fake meeting. Finding it right away is not usually the way that goes. Yes, let me take this now. That was just the other day, if I remember right. Yeah, this is way simple. Our visit. But I found this on the way back. The tiger prawn is a hearty crustacean found in many places around the world. Named the stripes on its exoskeleton, it molts out the shell as it grows in size. If only I could acquire a larger home with such ease. But do you know what I find even more fascinating? The tiger prawn's legs. It has 5 pairs of swimming legs, 5 pairs of walking legs, and 3 pairs of limbs to each with. How, may I ask, does it not trip over its own 26 feet? Think carefully before you mock the mantis shrimp. For its diminutive size, I warn you it's itching for a fight. A pugilist through and through, this brightly hued fellow packs a punch unparalleled on land or sea. Not only are its forelimbs shaped like clubs and scythes, its arms are naturally spring-loaded too. Thus the mantis shrimp's high-speed blows crack open crab and oyster shells with ease. And should you grab it with your hands, you might discover why it's called the thumb splitter, too. Last one, okay. Let's do this.
그리고 지마리 펑크 나우라이 비그즈 준 큐비 버스 스니그 와라스르 바이르 가르고 짜자민그르 베리베가 넘바이 주노 비그르 기네그 짜자민즈르 가르
The Kazami crab may be better known by its more descriptive name, the Japanese blue crab.
이기스 비그르 가르즈 가르즈
It gets its name from the blue tint sometimes found on its shell and legs.
이스르 그다서 기상다 비기즈로나
Its pattern-like rear legs are what help it to swim freely and quickly through the water.
어국 자빈그르 비비비 하이뉴
Of course, this Kazami crab couldn't swim quickly enough to get away from you.
어디아유 비그 화사이 빈즈 사루
Yes, there we have it. Fascinating stuff, certainly. Okay. So, I'll keep collecting clips. Well, not clips, but... yeah, clips. That's the way I've been doing it. It's the easiest way to do it. Is just capture whatever happens 30 seconds at a time, and then combine it into a nice little video like this. Or, how was I doing it before? I wasn't doing videos like this. Anyway, I can't remember how I was doing it, but if there are special events that I can see coming, then I'll make a recording out of it. Pretty close to paying off my house, I believe. Let's check that real quick while I'm thinking about it. I'll go ahead and pause it while I do that. That's kind of a cute flooring I just got from Belmar a moment ago. Goes okay with my recycling yard wall. This is my concert going on that I changed into the other day for Enable. I'm going to change back into my favorite outfit. Actually, the fact you can stand your underwear is funny. Anyway, back to tops. Okay, so tops. Okay, this is my favorite walking around the island thing. I have a pair of shorts that don't really match, but they're close. And then the shoes. It's the flip-flops that also don't match. But hey, who cares, really? Okay, so I've got all that, and that's the way I like to walk around the island unless I really have a reason to change my clothes. Anyway. So it's off to the services to check my account balance. That's pretty nice. Various colors of blue. Kind of like a lounging outfit. Okay, well that gives me... I like to keep 10,000 out, that way if I do run across a digging spot, which I haven't been able to find the last few days. Anyway, so let's deposit everything with 10,000. Without rounding it up. Glad I don't round it. I like to keep in my savings just in case I need something. All my fruit trees are currently in bloom, so I probably won't need anything else at the moment. So let's go ahead and give it all to the loan. See, that there is much more manageable, don't you think? Anyway, so I get my lower floor. I've got some mysterious stuff from Sashra recently that I can put on the lower floor. so I need to get it wrapped up. I'll give you all a tour of my house and the freshly remodeled museum another time. So let's just save my game. I appreciate your staying with me for the last month and a half. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell other people. Thanks so much.